At least 20 pupils from the Richards Bay High School have been hospitalized following a suspected gas leak. Emergency services responded to the pupils experiencing difficulties breathing and vomiting. Let's speak now to Netcare's Shawn Herbst, who is, I understand, also getting us information around this particular story. Shawn, good morning to you. Are you able to give us any more detail about how these pupils got to inhale what appears to have been gas?
Yes, well, at about 7:30, 8 this morning, Netcare 911 received multiple calls regarding people having difficulty breathing, nausea, vomiting. Some have even collapsed. We responded when we arrived on scene. We found a multitude of kids. Same story: nausea, vomiting, collapsing, difficulty in breathing. They were treated on scene. Even the emergency services that responded to the scene had difficulty. I think a lot of people weren't prepared for the harshness of the gas. It hasn't been confirmed what gas it is. A lot of kids have been transported through to hospital. The last count when we previously did the interview was 20. I'm now told that it's gone above 40 kids that have been transported to various hospitals in the Richards Bay Empangeni area. Authorities are in consultation with the where the gas emanates from. So we're still standing by to find out what kind of gas we're dealing with.
Were these pupils in class, Shawn, when they inhaled this gas?
Some were in class, some were outside. The problem doesn't emanate or have to do directly with the school. People in the surrounding area, obviously this will be due to the direction of the wind. People in the surrounding areas, adults, children's alike, have been affected by this. So it's not just the school that we're going to. It's residences in the area as well, where people are being transported through to hospital.
All right. So that tells us then that there clearly is a company operating within close proximity that seems to be either dealing in chemicals. Are you able to tell us what company might there be in the surrounds?
Currently, we don't know. As I mentioned, authorities are trying to deal with what's happened, so they're going to various companies in the area to try and determine where it's coming from. This all depends on wind direction. As soon as the wind direction changes, it could affect a different area, different schools, different companies. Like I said, at the moment, authorities, the fire and rescue services, health and safety officials are on scene to try and determine what's happening.
Shawn, you have somewhat opened a can of worms here, because what you are suggesting is that the incident that emergency services attended to this morning is not only confined to that school. This is a problem in the area. What kind of reports have you been getting of either children or even adults being admitted to hospital because of the wind direction that seems to be bringing this gas along with it?
Yes, so, from what we hear from a lot of people in the residential areas, is that the smell, they could start smelling something on Saturday night, wasn't as strong. Towards Sunday evening, it started getting worse. Obviously, this morning, one would assume that it's become really bad, that people are collapsing, having difficulty in breathing, nausea, vomiting. Those patients, a lot of people have transported themselves through to hospital. We've had family members take them through to various hospitals in the Empangeni and Richards Bay areas. All
right. Just as a final question to you, Shawn, before I let you go. Earlier, we were reporting that it's 20 pupils that have been taken to hospital. Now, we've updated our strap to say 40 pupils. Are you able to confirm that figure for us?
That's correct, yes.
Wow. All right. This is clearly a developing story. Shawn Herbst is with Netcare and giving us some detail around what is happening in the area of Richards Bay. Clearly, a very dangerous situation is unfolding there. We're going to have to keep our eyes and ears on the ground. Hopefully, this story, as it develops, we will be able to bring you more information.